Hello, my name is Mariano, and I volunteer as a Buddhist chaplain in healthcare, schools, and other settings, and I am based at the Buddhist Society in London. I've been asked to say a few words about the benefits of keeping physically active from a Buddhist perspective. In Buddhism, body and mind are not considered to be two entirely separate entities. The body is not a vessel inhabited by the mind, acquired at birth and discarded at death in favor of a new one. Rather, they combine in a complex way to constitute an individual. It is the coming together of the traditional five aggregates or skandhas, namely rupa, form or material image impression, vedana, sensations and feelings arising from contact with forms, samjñā, perceptions informed by our capabilities and colored by our history and background, sanskaras, mental activities, frameworks or formations, vijñāna, consciousness, sense consciousness and the mind consciousness as well. None of those, either in isolation or combination, can be said to constitute a self, an unchanging, substantial, persisting entity which can exist in isolation. The Buddhist attitude towards the body is guided by the principle of the middle way expounded by the Buddha. Attachment to the idea of being a separate entity and addiction to sensual pleasure, combined with visceral avoidance of discomfort and pain, lead to dukkha, suffering, and dissatisfaction. On the other hand, the human form, body and mind, is the platform from which insight into the nature of our experience can be developed, leading to the end of suffering. No other life form or realm can offer us better conditions for the transformative process to take place. Conditions we find ourselves in are partly the result of past evolutionary activity, karma, and we need to embrace them and not to reject them, and use them as our ground of practice. So it is important for us to actively pursue the physical and mental well-being of ourselves and others without expectations or getting attached to some ideal or fixed view of what we should be and do, playing along with a light touch and a good sense of humor. Sensible regular exercise and physical activity benefits the great majority of us, regardless of age, race, ethnicity, sex, or physical abilities and capabilities, and improves our mood too. It is also an excuse and an opportunity for connecting with others while engaging in some fun activity together, at a time when most of us are suffering from isolation and insecurity due to the pandemic. Moreover, while we engage in some physical activity, we can give ourselves permission to let go of all of our concerns, worries, regrets, plans, compulsive thinking, fired by out of control emotions, you name it, and come to rest into our body where we really are. As we start experiencing some spaciousness in ourselves, we become more aware of our sensations and feelings and our reactions to them. Not so much lost in our dreams, our own perceptions of what is happening start clarifying too. And we become more sensitive to the reactions and needs of others, and start seeing that just like us, they want to be happy and comfortable. We have then got a chance of responding with an open heart and a smile, taking in the whole situation and not just my needs and what I like and what I dislike. With that, the sense of separation from others and the sense of disconnect and dissociation from our own experience start dissolving. And we find ourselves back home, our common home. For that to happen, we need to give ourselves wholeheartedly into what life is asking of us moment after moment, with generosity, with energy, and goodwill. Then what might otherwise have been seen as unimportant, uninteresting, not to my liking, will become alive and rewarding, and mirror back the sense of awe and belonging that emanates from our own heart. With that come a renewed sense of purpose and a warmth that will enable us to take the next step on the path, and the next one, in joyous participations in the wonderful mystery of life. Thank you for listening.